All right, so you get into a crash. What do? Do you go it alone or do you contact a lawyer after a car accident? We're going to find out from our next guest, who has a very unique background. Please welcome Valley attorney Joseph Brown. He has some great information for you, and you really come from the side of your advocate, really, for the victim here, because you used to be what?
I was an insurance adjuster. So I was trained to be an insurance adjuster, was one before and while I was in law school, so I've kind of been on that side. I've also been in a very serious accident, so I know what it's like to kind of go through what most of my clients go through and fight the insurance company.
And as an insurance adjuster, some of those calls were tough for you, weren't they?
They were very tough. Yeah. There was actually a case where my boss had asked me to deny the claim. I did not believe it should be denied. In fact, I went as far as to write a bunch of stuff in the file, contact the client and advise them that this file should be paid, and if it were denied, because I would not do it, that they should hire an attorney and go after the insurance company, because that was someone trying to do it on their own.
Right.
And unfortunately, the insurance company was taking advantage of the situation.
And so then you submitted your letter of resignation and went on to something else. All right, so someone who's watching right now, maybe they get into an accident. Should they handle the accident on their own, or should they call an attorney?
I think you should always call an attorney. We were taught as adjusters that people who have attorneys do better than people who don't. So they teach you to be very, very nice in the beginning, be as easy as you can, so they don't run out and hire an attorney. And I think it's become more difficult nowadays to handle cases on your own.
Well, is that any accident or injury? An injury accident?
I think contact anybody on any accident. Honestly, the issue is you may not realize you're injured for a few days. And sometimes those first couple of days, you can say something that is wrong because you're just not really clear. Your mind's not clear.
And they're calling you constantly.
Constantly.
And you're feeling nervous and you're upset and the anxiety kicks in and you're like, what do I say? What do I don't say?
Oh, there's insurance companies that will meet you on the scene. I mean, there's a couple out there that have their cars and they're out there inside of an hour or two. So you don't really even know. You're still collecting your thoughts. You're still trying to figure out what happened. You're shaking up.
Yeah. All right, so how does hiring an attorney work? Because if we go through that step and decide, okay, let's do this, how does it work? What should we expect?
Well, you should always expect to meet with an attorney. So at the Accident Law Group, you're always going to meet with a lawyer. That's what's a little bit different with us than some of the other law firms. And you shouldn't pay anything out of pocket. You should have no out of pocket, shouldn't cost anything for the consultation, shouldn't cost anything for the representation. All that comes out of a settlement. It's called contingency fee.
So if they say that we need to do a retainer, we should run, right?
You should run.
That's a very good point. Very good information. Congratulations, by the way. Just opened a brand new location. Tell us about it.
Yeah, we're at I-17 and Bell Road. We just, I was getting a lot of clients from that area, so we bought an office over there and actually signed up my first client there yesterday.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, so
you're breaking it in right.
We're breaking it in. We're still getting furniture and everything in there, but we're available, and it puts it closer to the clients since we have a location in Tempe as well, and people in the west side or the Northwest Valley. That's a long drive to Tempe, so we go to them.
You love what you do. I mean, you wear great socks. You always look so put together. You love what you do. What makes you guys different?
I think it's just that. We have a passion for this. We really do have a passion for what we do. We love it. I love doing it every day. I couldn't imagine doing anything different. I couldn't imagine doing any type of law different. It's very ironic because when I came out of law school, I wanted no part of insurance because of my experience as an adjuster. I wanted nowhere near it. And then as I took a job doing plaintiff work and helping injured parties, I realized this is really where my passion and my love is, and helping people is a big part of who I am and what I like doing.
Yeah, you're just a good guy. You're a sweetheart. Okay, let's give you some information. Here's some contact information for Accident Law Group. 3923 South McClintock Drive is their address. They're in Suite 400 in Tempe, and they have a second location, as he just mentioned, at I-17 and Bell Road, and that, congratulations, just opened up. 602-262-4ALG is the number to call, or you can visit their website, accidentlawgroup.com.